Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a full face of Fenty Beauty makeup. So as you're seeing this video, Fenty Beauty has launched at Ulta and I was trying to think what I should film today and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I have quite a few things from Fenty Beauty and what a perfect video for a day like today. So if you're interested in seeing me apply some Fenty Beauty favorites and talk about the products and why I like them, then just keep watching. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. I love focusing on new makeup releases, so if that sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay friends, I'm so excited. I have a full face almost here, so I will go ahead and apply it and kind of talk about it at the same time. Fenty Beauty does have basically a full face at this point. There are a few things that I'm missing, but I figured that I would use the stuff I have and tell you guys a little bit about everything. So I feel like I've tried a lot of things from the brand and I still remember the day Fenty launched at Sephora. I still have the two products that I purchased from Fenty forever ago. So I bought her first foundation that she launched. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, the soft matte longwear foundation, and I got the shade 370. This is still my favorite foundation from her and I used quite a bit of it and I was trying to use it up some more, but my preferences for foundation have changed a little bit. So I'm more into like the dewy skin tint type foundation. I did end up getting her a hydrating foundation and I wasn't a huge fan of that. I'll put pictures of things that I've owned from the brand that I don't have anymore, just so you guys know what I'm referring to. But if you love full coverage, you will most likely really enjoy this foundation. I have really dry skin, but I still made that one work for a very long time. And then the other product I picked up from Fenty when they first launched was the Trophy Wife highlighter, and this is a very scary shade of highlighter for people that are, you know, a little bit of a lighter skin tone. And I was terrified too, but when we went to Sephora that day, I was actually with a friend and they applied it onto her and she was super pale. It looked gorgeous on her. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. So those are the two products I picked up from Fenty initially. So when I do my makeup now, I usually start with my foundation. So I'm going to use this one. This is the newest foundation from Fenty. This is the Ease Drops Blurring Skin Tint and I have it in the shade number 16. And this is a 12-month shelf life. So I haven't used this foundation in a while and I'm pretty excited to use it because I didn't love this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. So it'll be good for me to try this out because like I said, I haven't tried it in a while. And I want to figure out why I didn't like it because I swear my foundation taste has changed so much. I'm so into like the lighter coverage, like skin tint type products. Okay, it definitely has like a dewiness to it and it gave me about medium coverage. So if you're into that, I would say check this guy out. I know my friend Angelica loves this foundation, so it's just preference. I also used to have her concealer. I'm pretty sure I panned that concealer, so I'm gonna have to substitute for a different concealer. But Fenty does have a concealer product that you can definitely check out. I had good luck with it and I thought it did a really good job under my eyes, so yeah, I would recommend that to you. So Fenty also has a Bright Fix Eye Brightener Concealer. I did try that one. I wasn't a big fan of that formula either. And I've also owned their Match Stick Highlighter formula before. And I thought that was okay. I just ended up decluttering it because I'm not a huge fan of it. I prefer their more powder type highlighters. Okay, so I do have a Fenty powder, a sample. This is the shade Honey, and this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouching Setting Powder. So this is what it looks like. I'm glad I have a sample because for me it takes forever to pan a powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I've had more than one sample of this powder before. I think I've decluttered the rest of them, so this one is new, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eyes a little bit. I still want to be able to see that like dewiness that the foundation is giving me. So that's the powder. And then I have a few different bronzer options for Fenty Beauty. So I have the cream bronzer. This is in the shade Macchiato, and I also have the shade Teddy. And honestly, I bought the shade Teddy because of our dog named Teddy, but this is the shade Macchiato. And let me swatch Teddy. Teddy's more of a like a warm shade. So I think I'm actually going to use Teddy today. I haven't used this cream bronzer in a while, but I think this came out during a Sephora sale. So of course I went overboard on the Fenty products and bought like a few different shades, which was probably a little unnecessary, but I like their cream products. And I also like Fenty because they have a very wide shade range when they do complexion products, which I think is very needed for makeup brands in 2022. I mean, their foundation range has 50 shades, which when the Pro Matte foundation came out, that was like iconic, you know, because not a lot of brands had that many shades. So yeah, I just bronzed up a bit, and then I wanted to see actually if they had any brow products, because I don't have any Fenty brow products and I can't remember if they have brow products. Yes, okay, so there is a pencil and sculpting wax pencil styler. I don't own that, so you can get a brow wax too from Fenty. I'm gonna have to do my brows off camera just because I don't have something like that. And they have these fly pencil longwear pencil eyeliners. I know my friend Teresa is a huge fan of those fly pencils. I've swatched them in store and I thought they were really creamy. I would definitely consider getting one, but I'm on like a eyeliner no buy, so I'm not going to buy any of that. And then they also do have an eye primer, which I don't own, so I'm just going to use my own eye primer. Okay, so next for blush, I have the cream blushes from Fenty. I don't believe she has a powder blush, but clearly I went ham and bought a bunch of her blushes, her cream blushes. So let me show you the shades I have. So I have Rose Latte, which looks like that. I have the shade Peach Face, which looks like that. We have Fenty Glow, which looks like that. And then we have Daiquiri Dip, which is like a fiery red kind of shade. So there's those. And for today, I think I want to use, let's go a little bit daring and let's do a little bit of a mix because I haven't used these in a while. So I'm going to start off with Daiquiri Drip. And I'm just using a Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to apply that closer to the back of my cheeks. It's a very pigmented color, as you can see. So I'm just going to stop right there. And I'm picking up a really good amount. I haven't used these in quite some time. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Fuego Flush and I'm just going to blend that on top of Daiquiri Drip. And I like to just stamp my cream blushes so that they don't swipe and get kind of messy. So those should dry down on their own. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use a cream highlighter that I have from Fenty because I really don't want to use the Trophy Wife. Well, I guess I could. I shouldn't say I don't want to use it, but I think this will go better with this. So this is Fenty Glow. This is a limited edition highlighter that I got from a set that they had for the holidays in, I think this was from 2022. And I know my friend Angie is a huge fan of this product as well. I'm pretty sure she's the one that convinced me to buy it. So just applying that kind of on the chin, a little bit on here, and then on the nose a little bit. I stopped nose highlighting, but I missed it, so I bought it back. Anyways, they also have Fenty Beauty Body Luminizer. They have a Balm Posse Mega Mix Match Eyeshadow Palette. If you're wanting an eyeshadow palette, they have lip balms. They have a liquid highlighter, which I low-key want to try, but I don't need it. They also have a makeup setting spray, which I don't own. So there's actually a lot of stuff from Fenty I haven't tried because, like I said, you can basically get a full face from the line. So today I'm going to use an eyeshadow palette I haven't used. This is the Snap Shadows in the shade number 9 Wine. So this is what it looks like. Actually, maybe I have used this. I can't remember. And I also have the shade number 10, which is called Money, which is a green one. I know I've used the green one for sure, but I was feeling like a neutral palette today because I've been doing a lot of green eyeshadow looks. I'm grabbing a brush and I'm going to start off with this Eggplant shade, and I'm just going to do a simple look and throw this in the crease and then just do a shimmer shade on the lid. I just want to show you guys just the variety of stuff that you can get from Fenty. I actually contemplated like going to Sephora and picking up like the mascara and a few of the things I don't have, but honestly I was like, what's the point of doing that? Like, you know, I would have to spend money and I don't need to. Like, I like a lot of the Fenty stuff, and I'm so excited that people will be able to shop Fenty at Ulta now too, because Ulta has an amazing point system. And so yeah, I just thought this would be kind of a fun video. If you guys want to see more videos where I do a full face with just one brand's products, let me know. I know I could do like Pat McGrath for sure. I don't know if I have a lot of products from Natasha, honestly, other than her eyeshadows, but if you guys don't mind me not having the full range, I'd be happy to do it. I just don't want to go buy more products just to make a video, you know. I want it to be like, oh, these are stuff I already owned, and so let's do a look, you know. I love how this purple blended. So I'm just grabbing the brown shade and just blending the inner corner with the outer corner. And then for the lid, I want to use these two shades. So I just need a flat brush, and I'm going to go into this light shimmery shade. These are such a nice size, and I know you can snap two palettes together, hence the name of the Snap Shadows. So that's like really convenient for people that just want something small that they can put in their makeup bag, or, you know, you just want like one go-to eyeshadow palette or two. It's pretty cool. And they also had a palette with just like the highlighters that snapped onto that bigger eyeshadow palette they have, but I don't know if that's still available. I remember seeing it on sale, and I don't think that's going to come to Ulta. So I'm going to grab this like burgundy shade, and I'm going to apply that on the outer half of the lid. So just going to give that brush a spray and just blend that into the outer corner. Okay, so the eye look's pretty much done. I mean, this is a very subtle eyeshadow look compared to the kind of shadows that I like to use, but I wanted to use these just so you guys can see them in action, and I feel like for the everyday person, they would really like something like this. And like I said, you can snap these together and make one palette, so it's really nice for on the go, and it's super tiny. It's like the size of a credit card. Okay, so I don't have a mascara, even though Fenty does make one, so I'm gonna do my lower lash line, some mascara and everything off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys the last product that I own from Fenty as far as a full face, and that is some of their lip glosses. So I will be right back to show you. Okay friends, so here is the almost finished look. I am wearing a lip liner from Colored Rain, and I just want to top it with the Fenty Beauty Cream lip gloss, and this is in the shade Honey Waffles, and I just love this color so much. So let me just apply it. It's like my kind of shade, you know, like the rusty creamy nude colors, and it just has the most beautiful wet look. So yeah, I love that. This is the completed look. Let's go ahead and go over everything that I put on my face today, and then I'll give you guys some quick reviews. So of course I didn't use this one, but this is my favorite foundation from her. That's why I keep holding on to it. I think it's time to declutter this because it's just the wrong shade for me, and I think the lighting's probably making it look a little more subtle, but this is just a little too dark for me, so I need to just go ahead and let that go. I really like her cream bronzers. I also have her regular bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. I forgot I was gonna apply this over the cream, but I got distracted, so I did forget, but that is very loved in my collection. I love the Fenty cream blushes, so if you're in the market for those, as you can see, I have like 5 of them. So I have a ridiculous amount of Fenty cream blushes. So yeah, that's why I will say that this Snap Shadow actually did really well. And this look is way too subtle for me, but I feel like for somebody that's looking for something a little bit more everyday, this is an easy to do look. I really want to get some of her liquid highlighters as well as a different shade of her regular highlighter because I'm curious to see if I can find something a little bit more everyday for me. And then as far as the lip glosses go, I know her shade in, is it Fenty Glow? Her lip balm is very, very famous. I have that somewhere, or I think I gave that away because it wasn't my favorite formula. So I did get the Fenty Gloss Balm in the shade Glass Slipper, which is just a clear. I also got this cream shade in a set for last holiday. This is Peach Pout. It's such a pretty color for the summertime. And then my favorite is this Honey Waffle shade, which I love so much. She also just launched some refillable lipsticks, like in bullet form, which I believe are also coming to Ulta. So if you're curious about that, highly recommend checking that out because they are a newer launch for her. And that is everything as far as my full face of Fenty Beauty products that I own in my collection currently. I hope this video was somewhat helpful to you guys. If there are products that I didn't mention that are your holy grail, or even if I did mention it, but if you have a holy grail Fenty makeup item, let us know down in the comments. I'm sure it'll be so helpful for other people that are looking to buy something from Fenty, or if it's their first makeup purchase from Fenty Beauty. I will definitely be checking the comments myself to see if I should be picking up any of those primers or their mascara or even their brushes. I feel like I've heard good things, but I have so many brushes, I try not to buy too many myself. But yeah, let us know what your holy grail Fenty Beauty product is down in the comments, and I will see you in a new makeup releases video tomorrow. Bye guys!